Hi, this is Olivier Naraja. I would like to welcome you to my channel. In this video, we are going to see how to configure point-to-site VPN. So we have our Azure network, or we are going to configure our Azure network, and then we have our client computer. So this computer that I'm having here, this is a Windows 10 computer. So we are going to configure a VPN today to our Azure network. Allow me something. Some people they say Azure, others they say Azure. So in this tutorial, please allow me to use the word Azure. That sounds more natural to me, Azure. So I do upload videos every week. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing by pressing the subscribe button below, and there is a bell beside. If you can click on it, so you get notifications on the videos that I do upload every week. And now let's get into the business. So here we have a Microsoft documentation. We have to get the script to configure both root certificate and a client certificate. So I don't want to take any credit here. So all the scripts I'm going to use, I just copy and paste from Microsoft documentation website. So this is one for the root certificate, and this one is for the client. We have the one from the client certificate here. So I got them from here, from this website, on how to configure point-to-site VPN. Now I have already copied them into my PowerShell session. So I go we go here. This is the PowerShell type we need. If I go like this, so we're gonna need PowerShell IC. So because that's the type of PowerShell that allows us to run the script. After this, I have already my PowerShell session running. So as of now, if I run this small command here, you can see that there is no any root installed. So this is just to show me any certificate installed. I didn't install those certificates from the script yet. But now, if I can highlight, this is the first script, and then I run the selection. Very good, it's run successfully. So now I'm going to again highlight here, get child item, also the path, and then add the whole command to see if it's already installed. Yeah, now you can see that our P2S root certificate is installed. So I'm going to run again the second script. So so it's run successfully. Now let's run this command to check how many certificates we're having now. We run the selection. Now we have a root certificate and child certificate. This is called child certificate. This is our computer or Windows or client certificate, and this one is the root certificate. So now we are done with the PowerShell script running. So let's go into the graphic. So I'm going here to my certificates that I'm having in the computer. If I do like a certificates, so here there will pop up like just administer just a user certificate. This computer is in Norwegian, so it's written in Norwegian, administrere bruker certifikater, but you probably have a computer in English, in Indian language, or in any other language, but the principle is still the same. So set and then administer user certificates. I will click here. So and then I go to here to in my computer it says personally, but on your computer it must be personal. So when I click on the personal certificates, it's personal, and then there is the certificates. There I have my child certificate or the client certificate, and then I have the root certificate. So now the certificate that is more important to us now, that is more relevant to us, is this one called the root certificate. So this one I'm going to right click on it, and then here there's on your computer it will be all actions. I have all covered. This is again, this is Norwegian computer, all actions, and then I'm going to export it. So I'm gonna export it. So I make sure I it's don't export private key. Of course, we don't want to export a private key, so that's very sure that we're gonna let it be like that. And then here we're going to choose the second option, base 64 code, coded X509. That's what we need. And then we're gonna click next. So now it's gonna ask how we are going to rename our certificates. So I go here to just browse. So I just want to put it on the desktop. Then I will call it just my client, sorry, my root certificate. Yeah, and then I click save. Next, and then finish, or yeah, yes, there our exportation is finished. So now we can view our certificates. If I can go here, and then if I can go here, and then when I come here, we can I can open it with a notepad. Yeah, this is our certificate. So this is, we're going to need it when we are in Azure, when we start in Azure to connect it to our network there. So the first part of creating certificates is finished. We come to the next part into Azure. Yeah. I am again here in my subscription here. We need two more things. We need to create a virtual network that our client is going to connect to, and we need the gateway, the network gateway, or virtual network gateway. That's going to be kind of the intermediary between our client computer to our virtual network here in the Azure. So now we are going ahead and create our virtual network gateway. So to create a virtual network gateway, we go here to marketplace, and then the marketplace here, and write virtual network gateway. It's already here. So we create it. My subscription is pay as you go, and I have I'm going to give it a name, VPN tutorial gateway. I would prefer the region to be North Europe. Let all the defaults the way they are, and then here I have there is a what you call SQU or SKU. This is different types of VPN pricing. So the more expensive it is, the more channels, the more flexibility you have with your VPN. So as here we just choose the VPN gateway 1, and then we let generation 1. Here on the virtual network, I'm going ahead to create a new virtual network. So I will just give it the same name, VPN tutorial. Also here VNet, and then here I want to create a new resource group. I will create a resource group, so RG for resource group. Yeah, there is already a resource group like this, which resource group 1 can do like this. resource group 1 or resource group 02. Let me call it the resource group 02. Yeah, so that's going to be the name of our resource group, and then we going to let all the other defaults. It gave us the address range, the subnets, so I'll go on to rate every defaults the way they are, and then I click OK. After this, so we have it's going to ask us if we want to create a new public IP or if you want to use the existing. So we are going to create a new public IP. So create a new public IP. So here I'm going to call the public IP VPN tutorial pub IP. So for the public IP address. So the remaining here I'm going to rate the default B. So I will click on the review and create. So everything's okay. So now we're going to click create. So it's going to run. So after a while, so the deployment will be finished, and then we continue to the next step. Okay, so our deployment is finished now. So we go to the resource. Go to resource now. So we have our VPN tutorial gateway that we created. So once we are in this gateway, so here on the left blade here, we can see that under settings there is a point to site configuration. So we click on this point to site configuration because that is what we are configuring. And then here there is configure now. We click on configure now. So now we're going to create address pool that our client computers can connect to. So I'm going to put 172.26.0.0. Here you can put anything, but we don't have so much time in this tutorial to explain many things. So, and then we are going to choose tunnel type. So I will choose SSTP SSL. You can choose any other type here. So, but I choose SSTP SSL. Now we're going to let Azure certificate. So now we're going to, this is where we're going to put our root certificate that we created area. So I will call it VPN tutorial certificates, yeah. And then here that's I'm going to copy and paste that certificate that we created, that we exported area. So I will open it in a notepad. I will copy like this, and then I will come back into my portal, and then I paste. So after pasting, so we are almost done. I will just click save, and then wait until the configuration is fully saved. Yes, look like it's already finished configuring. Now the next point is to download VPN client. So the download VPN client software. So we go here, download the VPN client, and then it can take a while. Yeah, we can see that here there is a download already here. We download it. We go to, we have a different platform. We can use it on Windows 64 or Windows 32 bits. Yeah, I have 64 bits. So click here, and then I'm going to right click here. It's gonna ask me if I'm going to unpack everything. Yes, I'm going to unpack, and then yes, pack out everything. Yeah, now we have this one, the uncompressed one, and then I'm going to run the VPN client setup. Yeah, so here it's sure it means don't run, because sometimes the computer doesn't know if it's an OK software, but here there is more info. If I go on more info, so I have run anyway, so I'm just run. So I click on run anyway here, and I will click yes and yes. So here I guess we are pretty much done. The next thing now we need to do is to connect our VPN. So if I go here, we can see that we have the VPN. So now we see the VPN tutorial VNet that we had created. You remember this is our VPN tutorial VNet is in our Azure network as well. If I can come here, we can come here. If I come here, we have our virtual network VPN tutorial VNet. This is in our Azure portal or Azure portal. Yeah. So now we connect to our VPN. It is a VPN tutorial VNet, and then I'm gonna just disconnect this one. So VPN tutorial virtual network. This is the one. So I will connect to it, and then connect, and then continue, and then click yes. So now we are really connected to VPN. If you can come here, you can see that all the connections we're having. There is also this one, VPN tutorial VNet is connected. So to check, let me try to run the cmd command to try ipconfig to see that our client is going to recognize the IP address from the pool. If I can do ipconfig here, now you can see that here the client has taken the IP address from the pool, 172.26.0.2. That's, if you remember, our pool was .0.0. That says the pool of IP address. So if you can just check again, if I come here to point to site configuration again, you can see that was our pool. So in this tutorial, we don't have time to deploy servers here and everything, so you can see how we connect to the servers by using a remote desktop and other things. But in a nutshell, that's how we put our point to site VPN. In this video, we have created our root certificate. We have created our client certificate. We have gone into our Azure portal, and then we have created our virtual gateway network. And then after creating it, we have configured our point to site configuration, and we have managed to connect our client computer to our Azure network. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and then knowing that every week I have a new video coming out. If you are new to my channel, or if you did not subscribe yet, please consider subscribing by pressing the subscribe button below, and by pressing the bell beside, so you get the notifications every time I upload the video. Please, thank again for watching. So until next time, bye.